رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من حمزه ونفخه ونفسه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Esteemed judges and respected guests, today me and my team, including Fatima, Aisha and Maryam, are going to present to you on the topic of embryology. Islam states that Islam and the pursuit of knowledge. Qur'an repeatedly calls humanity to look after the study of natural world as signs of Allah and His divine wisdom. إن في خلق السماوات والأرض خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. There are signs for the people to know the divine creations and understandings of Allah, that He made the heavens and the earth and the affliction of day and night. Science as a path of faith. Many Muslim scholars view scientific inquiry as an act of religious merit and strengthens faith when combined with revelation. The focus of this presentation is examining the detailing and sequential description of Qur'an and science within the topic embryology. Yes.
Prior to modern science, pre-modern theories, such as those by Galen, often contained inaccuracies. The Quran contains Prior to modern science, pre-modern theories, such as those by Galen, are often contained inaccuracies. The Quran contains an account of embryology, though it predates the microscope by centuries, and was delivered by the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who was unlettered and had no formal scientific education.
The Quranic verses, Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verses 12 to 14, describes the creation of a man through distinction stages of development. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ. And certainly did we create a man from an extract of a clay. ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ مِن نُطْفَةٍ فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. And we placed him as a sperm drop and a firm lodging.
An-nutfa.
Quranic description refers to a sperm lodging and nutfa placed on a firm lodging uterus. Modern embryology corresponds to zygote formed by the fertilization of an egg by a sperm drop, which is later securely implanted in the uterus wall.
Al-alaqa.
Quranic description. And nutfa later becomes an alaqa, which means including leech, suspended thing, and a blood clot. The modern embryology, this stage, weeks 2 to 4, involves embryo attaching to the urine wall and physically resembling a leech while obtaining nourishment from a mother's blood.
Al-mudgha.
The Quranic description, the alaqa develops into al-mudgha, a chewed lump of flesh. Modern embryology, around 4 to 5 weeks, the embryo develops somites, which resembles teeth marks on the sides. The Quran notes this lump can be formed and unformed, reflecting to the differentiation of some features while others are still developing.
foundation of bones and flesh.
Quranic description states that the bones are formed first and later clotted by flesh. While modern embryology, bone muscles and procure cells appear and then the same time cartilage models of bones form first, while some muscle cells migrate to cover them later.
Another creation.
Quranic description refers to the development into another creation, often associated with ensoulment, which hadith literature suggests occurs to 40 to 120 days after conception. The 5 stages of development, that is embryology. The first is an-nutfa, then the second is al-alaqa, the leech formation, then the third is al-mughda, which is like a chewed lump or a gum, and then fourth is the development of bones and flesh, and then finally to the development of a proper baby.
Scientific affirmations and experts' opinion. Dr. Keith Lamore, an embryologist, contributed a textbook inscriptions of Islamic prescriptions, stating that the Qur'an was divinely renewed, as this knowledge was not available until centuries later. General insights. The detailed and the accurate descriptions in the Qur'an are seen as remarkable given as the limited scientific knowledge of this time. Conclusion. Harmony of faith and reasons. The Quranic embryologic descriptions highlight the capability of faith and science, encouraging contemplation of creation, a sign of this humanity. These insights are viewed by many as a miracle conforming the Quranic divine again. Reflections. Understanding human development can foster human and deeper connection to a creator.
Now we will differentiate between scientific embryology and Quranic embryology. First is scientific embryology.
Embryo.
And then in Quranic embryology, it's a blood clot.
Embryo surrounded by flesh-like tissue,
Which is later in Quranic description known as a clinging clot.
sometime stage.
Bones with the body of the fetus.
Limb buds form.
Bones developed in fetus.
Bones intentionally formed as cartilage.
Bones developed in the fetus.
Muscles from alongside of the bone.
Flesh containing becomes a fetus. And then overall it becomes a fully formed fetus. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.